It was the early 2000s in downtown Austin, just past 3 a.m. The streets were quiet, the kind of silence that makes every shadow seem alive. 3 young women had just finished closing down the club where they worked and were heading toward their car. They were laughing softly, still carrying the energy of the night, when 2 men stepped out of the dark. One of them introduced himself as Roger. At first, it seemed like harmless banter, but the way he leaned in too close, the way his eyes didn't blink, set off an unease the women could feel in their bones. When one of them snapped, "The party is over," something changed. Roger's grin faltered. His voice turned sharp, almost mocking. He gripped her shoulder just a little too tightly. The street around them felt empty, and for a moment it seemed like they had nowhere to go. That is, until one of the women spotted a figure across the road. Without hesitation, they headed straight toward him. Roger noticed immediately. His whole act shifted in an instant. He forced a laugh, raised his hands as if to show he meant no harm. Then, as quickly as he appeared, he was gone. Days later, one of the women was at work when the news broke. A man had been arrested for multiple murders in the Austin area. She looked up at the TV screen and froze. It was Roger, the same man who had cornered them outside the club. He had murdered at least 2 women, including his own girlfriend. Police believed there were more victims, but no one would ever know the full count. For the women who lived through that night, the realization was chilling. If they had hesitated, if they had taken a different path, their story might have ended very differently. This was not just an encounter with a creep. It was a brush with a killer, a reminder that evil often hides in plain sight, waiting for the right moment to strike.